couple of years ago, I was coming out of church one Sunday morning. I'd been speaking that day, and as I left the church building, there were 1001 things on my mind. I was running late, and I was a little bit under pressure for some things that I had lined up later on in the day. So I got into the car and I reversed out of my parking spot, as I always would, and thwack, I hit the car of a beautiful couple in our signing congregation. As I got out, I could see that I had done damage. We all have blind spots, don't we? Depending on where we were born, the colour of our skin, the privilege with which we were born, our chosen career path, the geographical location that we find ourselves in, all of those things serve to change our perspective and sometimes cause us to screen out things that are on our doorstep, things that we just fail to notice because we have our own blind spot. The thing about blind spots is that if they go unchecked, they lead to pain, they lead to hurt, they lead to damage, and they lead to devastation. And you only have to look across our world at the moment to see the injustice that has come as a result of our blind spots. How can it be that as I look across our world at the moment, a 25-year-old man can go out for a jog back in February and never come home because he's brutally murdered simply because he's black? That's not right. How can it be that today in 2020, with all our progress and all our technological advances, women and girls are exploited like never before? Sex trafficking, sexual exploitation, domestic and gender-based violence are more prevalent now than they ever have been. It's not right. And how can it be that as I look across this beautiful world of ours, that I see that the gap between the world's richest and the world's poorest is wider than it's ever been, as the poor struggle to play catch up with the top 1% that incidentally you and I find ourselves in? It's not right. You see, the thing about that Sunday morning is that if I had taken the time to check my side view mirrors as well as my rear view mirror, I could have avoided causing damage to that car behind me. But as it was, I just carried on regardless, in autopilot, doing what I always would. We all have blind spots, and the only way to overcome our blind spots is to invite people in to point them out. To have friendships and relationships, to cross the divides with people who don't look like us, who don't think like us, who maybe don't speak our language, and who certainly don't behave like us. That's the way for us to find out somebody else's perspective, to enlarge our own view and vision, to include the perspectives of other people and the experiences of other people. And as we do that, we are enriched and we begin to see that which we couldn't see before. So today, I want to ask you two simple questions. What are your blind spots? And who are you listening to? Have a great evening.